no shield. Let's try and do that. Okay. It's not perfect, and I've probably picked up some improvements just from doing this. But basically, my gear is this. So it's mostly Hunter's Fury. I'm running with the Dark Winter. I've maxed out the SMG damage on that. That comes with that. Perfect Killer, killing the enemy with a critical hit grants plus 50% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. My second is the Mantis, just because it's one of the only exotics I've got. It might actually be the only exotic I've got. Can't remember. I think it is actually. It's just a sniper rifle. It's pretty good. Stats could be better. But I've just slapped it on just because it's an exotic, you know. I use this a lot. The backup boomstick, well worth having. You don't lose any ammo, right, and it hits hard. So this is what I've got on at the moment. I don't know if I've got improvements. I probably have, but we'll just go with what I've got. Pretty good stats. I can, up the weapon damage. No, I haven't touched it at all yet. It came like this. So I could modify the weapon damage, make that a little bit better. I'm running 2 blues and 4 reds. That's the way I like this build. Matador is very, very important backpack. I've got multiple of these because it's the best. I've got multiples because sometimes I'll do like a tanky build and I'll roll like armor on it as well. I got one with armor regen for a build that I was doing. Yeah, obviously it comes with perfect adrenaline rush. Whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, you gain 23% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. So all that extra armor you see me getting, that's where it's coming from. It's just another Hunter's Fury. This one's with armor. It's got explosive resistance, and it's just what it came with. I could probably change that. So the other piece of gear, important piece of gear with a talent on it, I've gone for the Gila Guard. This is because you get the plus 5% total armor for having this on there. But it comes with Unbreakable. I feel when I'm running 2 blues and it's only at 1.1 million armor, I feel like Unbreakable, it's just that little safety net, just in case. I mean, you see it pops all the time because I just don't pay attention. So I think it's quite important. Obviously, you can run with Intimidate on there, which is the other meta, which everyone does. I'd probably go for a little bit more armor if I was going to do that. Hunter's Fury, I got a really good roll on this one. The max headshots. I just put weapon damage on it, and there you go. We're off. You need the 4 pieces of the Hunter's Fury. The last one, another really good roll. I haven't touched that one at all. It came like that. But this stuff, Hunter's Fury, is really easy to pick up. So if you're like first time leveling up to 40, I would say this is probably I know this is the best gear to go for first. You'll feel like a bloody like epic killer machine just from switching over to a 4 piece of this stuff straight off. You'll get a really good idea of what makes a good build if you go for this stuff first and mess around with it, change up the weapon damage or the armor and stuff, and play around with it. You'll get your survivability will go up basically. For having the 4 piece, you get enemies within 50 meters receive a debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorientates other enemies within 5 meters and amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. So, like, when you see me gunning down people and there's a big stack of NPCs around, and I knock one of them out, you see that the rest of them, they all go, ugh, and stagger over, and it stops them from moving for a bit, so then you can reposition, reload your gun, and get back to work on the rest of them. This is the best gear in the game, I reckon, at the moment. So that's that. I run it with drones.
Agent down.
Just your striker drones, because I find like it just with the lack of armor again, it makes the NPCs run around trying to kill it. It just keeps them busy so that you've got more time to sort yourself out. And the shield is you need that when you get yourself into trouble. Extra shield. And the gunner, the reason I run the gunner as my weapon specialization is because you get bonus armor on kill.